I'll look at the big picture as to where Matthew is, and then we'll show you where Matthew is going. There's Miami, Cuba, Jamaica, the island of Hispaniola. On the eastern edge, eastern side of it, it's the country of the Dominican Republic, and the western side of it is Haiti. And of course, Haiti is very, really mostly pretty poverty-stricken, especially after an earthquake several years ago that really devastated that part of the world. And they didn't need to get hit by a hurricane, but they certainly did. And the eastern end of Cuba, it's right on in over the top of the eastern end of Cuba. The eye of the storm really becomes fuzzy and hard to find. Here's Guantanamo Bay, by the way. And a look at where this thing is going, moving northward at about 8 miles an hour. We widen the picture out, and now we show you where it's going. Again, it's just emerging off of Cuba, headed for the Bahamas. 130 mile an hour winds, moving to the north now at about 8 miles an hour. There's where it is Wednesday morning, 130 mile an hour winds. Wednesday evenings, the same, 130 mile an hour winds over the central Bahamas. Now we move on up to Thursday morning at 8, still 140 mile an hour winds. And this forecast track is really pretty narrow. The cone is really quite narrow. And then it heads toward Miami. 8 o'clock in the evening, Thursday evening, 2 days from now, 130 mile an hour winds, and then it recurves northward and goes very close to the Cape Canaveral, Cocoa Beach area. There's where by Friday evening at 815 mile an hour winds. It's weakened a bit due east of Jacksonville, Florida. The east coast of Florida is really going to get pounded by this with high tides and heavy surf, and again, lots and lots of beach erosion there with this very strong Category 4 storm, 130 mile an hour winds, but gradually over 12 hours down to 115 mile an hour winds over 24 hours. So again, it's really going to take a pounding. Then it moves on up past Savannah, which is right here, Charleston right here, and toward Wilmington. Where does it go from there? Well, the cone gets really wide, but it's a little bit farther southward. There's where we are Saturday evening at 8. 100 mile an hour winds and southeast of Myrtle Beach and due south of Wilmington by that point. And there's where it is coming up by 2 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning. Still likely to have 9,500 mile an hour winds. There's where it is by Sunday at 7 o'clock in the morning, just off Cape Hatteras. You'll note the cone is still very wide. So we're not out of the woods yet, but as of earlier, the 5 o'clock update, it was all the way up to the Waynesboro, Stanton area. So it has dropped a little bit farther southward and eastward. So again, it is a little bit more optimistic. There's where we are by Sunday, and we're looking at 8 o'clock in the evening, 80 mile an hour winds as it moves on out to sea and likely on up toward, anyway, the Canadian Maritime provinces. The forecast models have been tilting a little bit farther eastward. There's only one that goes through the Hampton Roads area as of this time now. And again, earlier in the day, they were going right on through our part of the world. And then that shifted a little bit farther southeastward. Now it's even farther southeastward, according to the official track. But look at these forecast models right through here. They are tending to tilt a little bit farther on out to sea. And some of them are just wacky. They're just kind of looping on around and heading back toward Florida. So we're still going to have to watch this for the next couple of days to see what it does, whether it does indeed loop around, and if it continues that more southeastward track. This is a different forecast model. This is called the RPM. And this one, pardon me, 7 o'clock on Saturday morning. Got some rainfall into the area. It's a little bit slower, a little bit farther south and east. There's where it is by Saturday evening at 7. We got solid rain, heavier rain here, and you can see where the center of the storm is right at the bottom of your picture. I don't agree with this one, but this has been trending a little bit farther southward and eastward as well. There's where things are by Sunday morning. Now, if you remember back to the other forecast, the Hurricane Center's forecast model, it had the storm right about into here at Sunday morning at 7. And this is within the ballpark, and let's hope that this comes true and it's a little bit farther on out to sea. There's where things are by Sunday evening, again, way on out to sea. And the other one added on up into here, moving more northeastward. So again, they're both within the ballpark. It's within the ballpark, but it gives you an idea what the dynamics, the winds are and the rains are around it. Heaviest rain is going to fall closer to where the storm is expected to be, according to that last forecast model. And you can see these orange colors 4+ inches, 4 to 7 inches down into here toward Wilmington, Myrtle Beach on southward into the South Carolina coastline. And we've got tides that are up a little bit anyway. We're going to be close to nuisance tidal flooding at the midnight hour, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. There's where things are by Wednesday at 12:30 in the afternoon. Solidly at a nuisance tidal flooding above 4 feet, 4.98 feet, almost to moderate tidal flooding. 4.5 is moderate, and there's where we are. 4.5 minor tidal flooding. Then again, all the way on into Thursday. And this is not because of Matthew; it's because of the northeast winds that we've got through the area. I'm just going to cover this real quickly, show you what's going on. If the storm, as of earlier today and yesterday, was going to be moving on in over land, approaching from the southwest, what we'd end up with is a weaker storm. It would be over land, but the worst part of the storm would be heading for the Hampton Roads area. That worst part of the storm is right on into there. It's called the right front quadrant. So again, that's what we watch out for and wouldn't want that. Now, if it would take a little bit closer to the coastline path, it would be a stronger storm for the Outer Banks because it'd still be close enough to the water to still maintain some strength. Weaker for the Hampton Roads area. We wouldn't be in that right front quadrant, but still, we'd get a punch. We'd likely get some tidal flooding out of that. But right now, it looks like it'll be farther on out to sea and moving northeastward. So the worst part of the storm, again, out to sea. Hatteras Island, the Outer Banks, you're going to take a hit off of this. Little bit of a hit coming up for the Hampton Roads area if it does indeed stay way on out to sea. So we'll watch it real carefully over the next couple of days. We're not out of the woods. 73 degrees on Wednesday, 73 on Thursday, straight shower or two. But then we get into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're really going to be watching what goes on with Matthew.